Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant series, and today we're going to be covering Moon in the 11th house for Aries ascendant people. And what happens when Moon is in the 11th house in the sign of Aquarius while it's ruling the 4th house with the sign of Cancer. And as always, if you do not know, if you have this Moon, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that check out the links here, check out my full astrological report, including my books, reports, consultation, and a link to my school, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy. So, this Moon in the 11th house in the sign of Aquarius. So you have to know, Moon is in a masculine sign in the sign of Aquarius. And here, being the 4th lord, and 4th house represents home, land, real estate, mother, happiness, comforts. And 11th house is a house of gains, hopes, wishes, desires, achievements, recognition, awards. So, one thing you have to understand, which I always explain when we talk about the moon. Moon is a very sensitive planet. Its position is always on a thin line of giving great results, like excellent results, average results, and really horrendous results. And the very first thing that we want to see with the moon is it waxing or waning? That will determine the results of how the moon is going to behave. The second thing you obviously want to see is the sign placement of the moon. Here it's in the sign of Aquarius. And here Moon will actually behave like Cancer. Especially if you have read the classics like Faldipika or Uttrakala Mitra. It says in there. Then you have to look at the nakshatra of the moon. Because moon is really going to be giving results based on the nakshatra, the lunar mansions. That's why we call them lunar mansions, because it's moon. So here one thing we see is that the person's mother will go through so many changes, so many transformation, like it'll just feel like she's constantly dying and coming alive, meaning going through so much change that she'll adjust to a change, then the next change will come. She'll adjust to a change, the next change will come. And obviously Aquarius is one of the karmic signs. So this is why it shows the mother deals a lot of karma of the past life in this condition. However, the native themselves will gain property, land, real estate. They will gain through land and real estate, fixed assets. And they will fulfill their desire by establishment of the home. So here's the thing. 11th house is a house of hopes, wishes, and desires, right? And moon is sitting right there. So we want to see how are we activating this moon. So how are we activating this moon? How is it that the honor to this person will come? How is it that achievements to this person will come? Well, that will come when the 4th house is active. How is the 4th house active? 4th house becomes active when you activate it, like you buy a vehicle, you buy a property, a piece of land. Even if somebody has, let's say, stored wealth at home, stored gold, that will activate this moon. And here moon becomes extremely eccentric, because here the mind desires to fulfill duties of society. They want to change society. For them, it's about getting involved in some sort of a committee, some sort of an organization, some sort of a place where a lot of people are gathered for one agenda. They want to be involved in it. But then again, this is a karmic sign. They will deal with karma related to that. Maybe they want to join this organization, but the people in the organization may not like them. Or the organization that they're working for just turns out to be a bust. People are nice, but it is not doing anything. There is karma involved, because this is a sign co-ruled by Saturn and Rahu. And obviously, whenever you're judging a strength of a planet, you obviously have to look at the dispositor. Where is the dispositor place? How is the dispositor place? That will tell you a whole lot too about how this planet or moon will be behaving in a person's chart. Here, a person especially if moon is unafflicted, will have a tremendous emotional development coming through elder sibling. Like how their emotions are, how they deal with, you know, certain situations and emotions will be somehow honed in by the elder sibling. Perhaps they observe the elder sibling. Oh, some bad situation happened and my elder sibling is angry and they're throwing things and they're leaving the home. Okay, maybe that's how I'm supposed to behave. And they will catch on to those kind of behaviors. But definitely one gets honor. One, you know, always fulfills their desires. And especially in a masculine sign, one may get the honor from the king. As the classics say, meaning you will get honor from a corporation. You will get a lot of constant, you know, promotions. If one is working in the government, one will be honored by the government themselves, because the king now and the kingdom is the government and the president. And usually such people, like I was saying, are very eccentric. They believe in the most unusual of things. Like they'll be into things like aliens, UFO, conspiracy theories, you know, murder mysteries. So it's, I mean, this is probably one of those placement of the moon, which I call it quasi-confusing. It is, it's easy to understand, but then again, there's so many layers to this person's mind that it'll just take you into a maze. Okay. So guys, this was my analysis of moon in the 11th house for Aries ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your moon is placed, all the other astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.